morning, everybody. So I'm just getting loaded up, ready for the next adventure. We're going to be heading up towards Meadow Mountain. We're going to try Mt Lavina first, so that's an old forestry lookout. Then we're going to go up Howser Ridge and make our way up towards Trout Lake. And I hope you can come along with me. And quite a bit of pavement to start with, so I'll give you a little bit of direction where we're headed. But then after that, I'll probably shut the camera off, and because we have probably about 3 hours of pavement. And I will check in periodically, but so anyway, let's get up there and get riding.
Okay, yeah, so we're just heading out, so I'll shut the camera off. We got a good couple hours of pavement riding today, and then I might turn it on once we get closer to Kaslo, but I've been up there before. You've seen the route, so but it is quite scenic nonetheless. So what I'll do is I'm just going to shut the camera off for probably a couple hours here until we get close, and then I'll turn it back on. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're just in a small little town, Nelson, BC. Very quaint little place. Lots of greenery. It's a nice town. Lots of restaurants here, very good restaurants. So if you get the chance, and if you're coming through, stop and enjoy the scenery, and very nostalgic place. It's I would highly encourage you to spend a day or two here if you can. I mean, I know it can be quite busy in the summer because of tourism, but September is a nice time to come through. And we're going over Bob. Bob stands for Big Orange Bridge. So yeah, it's kind of a moniker the locals have given the bridge here. Again, lots of history. I remember coming over this thing when I was just a kid. So yeah. Here, I would encourage you just to at the very least go for a drive over and take the ferry, go over to Creston if you're not gonna go on any of the dirt trails. You've got Meadow Creek Pass, which is pretty incredible, and yeah, it's a beautiful area to be on a motorcycle. Kaslo, again another small little southern BC community, and very nice in the summer if you come up here. So I'm just gonna bob downtown here. I think I'm gonna grab a sub or something at the grocery store to have on for the rest of the day. That way I got something to eat. Just gonna, there we go. Anyhow, all good. So I got myself a Colossal sub. No kidding. That's what it's called, Colossal. This is a pretty busy little thoroughfare because it goes over to New Denver. So this is the road that I took over when I went to Trout Lake and up to the lookout up here. So we're gonna go now. We're gonna go north. We're gonna go directly north. And we're going to go towards Meadow Creek, Trout Lake area. So that's where we're headed. And again, really nice. Anywhere you drive up here, it's just gorgeous. Just beauty drive. It's not a very nice place in the winter, but here, Meadow Creek, 39. That's pretty much more or less where we're headed. And then we're going to go up Mt Lavina. That's where there's a forestry lookout tower up there. And I've never been, so someplace, I've been up here years and years and years snowmobiling, and I was just up here last year on the motorcycle. But yeah, I've never actually been up to this Lavina lookout, so looking forward to it. Should be pretty cool. Anyway, we got about 45 minutes on the pavement, so I'll catch up with you in a bit. Okay, I'm just going along the lake here, and I'm thinking that up there, that peak, might be Lavina. Because I'm looking at everything else, and it's about the distance we have to go. And I know we come in from the back side, so I guess I'll find out, but I'm pretty sure that up there, that's where we're going to be heading. I'm real positive, actually. I don't see anything else in here. Yeah, Cooper Creek, we're going to stop and grab some gas, and then we're going to head it up. Then we're going to head up Lavina right away here. Just got gas at the little gas station there at Cooper Creek, and now we're going to be heading over towards Lavina. So to do that, we have to turn and head up towards the Duncan Dam. We're going to go up Duncan Lake, basically, the reservoir, right? So we're going to be on the east side of the reservoir. Yeah, where we turn off, it's going to be right at the wreck site. So that's at this end of the reservoir. So it's going to be right there. I guess what I'm going to do is I'll go up the road a couple kilometers and take my top bag off, get rid of some weight off the bike. That way it'll be a lot more manageable going up there. Okay, we just passed our turn, but I just wanted to go down and I just want to check out this Forest Service site. I've never been in here, so just to have a quick look. This could be it. Glacier Creek Regional Park, yes. Okay, this is it. Oh wow, it's got a gate on it even. Oh, there's people here. Okay, hello, we're just taking a quick break. We're at a place called Glacier Creek Wreck Site. This is just on the Duncan Lake. We're just behind the Duncan Dam. And I'll do a quick pan so you can see. Duncan Dam is over there. As you can see, typical reservoir where we have lots of water elevation change. So that's why you have, you know, quite steep here. And crews come up here, guys come up here biking in the spring because this will be all empty and you can just go for miles, I guess. I've never been on low water, but apparently it's pretty cool. Okay, so the plan is we're going to go up Lavina. So the turn's back here a bit. So I'm just going to jump on the bike and we're going to go back. We're going to make the turn up to Lavina. We'll go up a few kilometers and we'll dump the top pack so that it makes the bike a little bit lighter and more manageable. And then that way we'll be off to the races. And yeah, that's the plan. Okay, that's it. So I'm gonna get my gear on and we're gonna get going real quick. Oh, that's a boat launch. Nice sights. Nice bathrooms. Full parking. Man, it is super nice here. You know it's busy if they have overflow in a wreck site. That's all I have to say. Yeah, it's beautiful in here. This is wicked. Nice big sites. You see the size of vehicles they got in here, so the road's nice. That's not an issue. Okay, here we go. Lavina Forest Service Road. I bet we'll see a few people up here today. It's I don't know where those people went that were camped, but they're obviously out and about. They had a cube trailer, so probably a side-by-side or a couple quads. Okay, yeah, we just had to turn to the right down there. It says four-wheel drive only past this point. I think we're gonna see some spectacular views up here today. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like this this summer we kind of had a shitty summer because of the smoke, and yeah, it was the shits. Last year I went out a lot earlier. I was out in June quite a bit, and yeah, this year I couldn't get out in June, so. Okay, so I just took the top bag off. I had to lighten up the bike quite a bit. We just need the drone, so we had to take the drone out. And then what I'll do is I'll pick it up on the way back. Because it's probably going to get steep and shitty, so the more maneuverable the bike is. Oh yeah, I can tell the difference already. Just gonna take a break here, let the bike cool a little bit. We're starting to get up there in elevation, that's for sure. We're at 1,600 meters. $5,200 feet. It's challenging coming off of those corners. You gotta carry a little bit of speed. You certainly don't want to be coming into there going slow. It's definitely a challenge. Man, I want to stop and give the bike a rest, but I want to get to a little bit of a flat area and the shade too. Okay, I'm going to stop and let the bike cool for a few minutes here. Oh, beauty. Oh, there is a little bit of smoke too. Now just think, if you're up here manning this station, this would be your only way out. I don't know, some of them they landed helicopters at. Oh, I see smoke. Okay, so they're probably burning, they probably got burn permits now for the stuff in the bush, is what I'm guessing. Oh, this reminds me so much of the Lolo. It's crazy. Right along the top. I love the colors up here. Colors are incredible. Oh, you can see the lake down there. See that? Wow, that's a long ways. There she is. Oh yeah, there's birds everywhere. Shoot. Oh yeah, okay, that's what it is. Reverse switchback. Yeah, it's just so tight, that's why. And here we are, Lavina Lookout. Super cool. Okay, so good news is that I made it up here. Bad news is there's lots of birds. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fly the drone or not. It's birds, yeah, birds aren't good when it comes to drones, but The view up here is spectacular. Like, oh, I'm just gonna give you a pan. So that's Kootenai Lake. So that's looking towards Nelson. This right here, I'm gonna say that could be Kaslo. Oh, sorry, that's Lardo. So that is Lardo right there. Kaslo is further down, you can see. It was definitely steep in spots. I certainly wouldn't say it was easy. If you're coming up, keep your speed in the corners, because you come around the corner is quite sharp and it climbs. As soon as you exit outside the outside of the corner, you climb right away, and it's steep in spots. And I took part of my gear off there, I told you. I'm just going to give you a quick pan of the valley here. And I'm just trying to figure out what that is down there. Okay, that right there is Meadow Creek, because I can see the Y. The sawmill's there. And we're gonna try and go up on that ridge over there, which is Howser. So I've never been, so I'm not certain. I think what we'll do is we'll get a campsite in the there's a Howser Ridge rec area. I'll show you that. So that's right down there, right there. That's a rec site. So I'm thinking about going down there and getting a spot, wake up in the morning, and then do the ridge. The ridge is quite a ways, and I think it's going to be an all-day affair. And yeah, you can see up the lake quite a ways. So normally you'd go off in that direction, because that's the way to Trout Lake. And you cannot see Trout Lake, which is surprising. I kind of thought we'd be able to. It's not that far. So I'll be just around the bend down there. Well, there's a better view. Okay, that's where I just was. I'm pretty sure that's the rec area right there, right below us. Boy, do we ever climb, it's steep. Holy cow. I would like to add too also that I flew the drone with the eagles today. Not with them, but I just had to be very cautious, and once they started closing in I would come down. But I was actually able to fly the drone for a little bit, but like I said, I had to be super careful. Okay, Mt Lavina is done. So now we're just gonna head down and we're gonna head down and head towards the ridge. So it's gonna be probably pretty slow going down. It was pretty steep, so it'll be a little tricky going down. But yeah, let's get to it and get out of here and get on to the next thing. Right on. It's beautiful up here. You can make it all the way up, probably in a 4x4, but right at the very end, it's don't come up the switchbacks. It's super tight. It's Jeep territory. Anyway, that's it. We're out. Okay, that's it, guys. Lavina done. That was super cool, I tell you. A little bit challenging on the way up, but it was really good. Yeah, these are the switchbacks. I guess that one's not too bad. One down here is not all that great. Yeah, it was pretty tricky trying to fly the drone with the eagles. I was super careful, but they actually kind of left me alone, which I was pretty surprised at. So it's it's 2 o'clock, and I don't know if, well, I'm pretty certain I can't get all the way down and get over to Howser Ridge and go up Howser Ridge. We'll see what the timing's like, but it's highly unlikely. Already after 2, it'll take me a couple hours to get down, so I know I'm not going to make Howser today. So I think, well, the only thing I can do is go down, get camp set up, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there tomorrow, and then I'm going to leave from there with an empty bike, leave all my tent and everything there, all my gear. And then that way, the bike's as light as I can get it. It's going to be a little bit gnarlier tomorrow, I think. Oh, pretty. Wow. Yeah, see, you can see right here how steep it is after the corner. I mean, it's right away. So yeah, like I say, you got to keep a little bit of speed going, because if you come around that corner and you're not going very fast, it's going to be hard to straighten up to keep your momentum. Oh, I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, I just stopped to grab a drink. Oh boy, it was nice and cold and clean and crisp. That's one thing I didn't really care for in Idaho. There was barely any streams. It was so dry down there. I don't know, and the streams that you did see, I don't know. I did take water from one, maybe 2, but honestly, I didn't really like the looks of them at all. I don't know, I'm not a water professional, but you can clearly see, if the water is warm, first of all, that's a bad sign. I mean, I carried my filter, but it takes a huge amount of time to filter water. I mean, like, you're basically probably filter enough to drink, probably half an hour, 45 minutes. Those little things take forever. Yeah, so I just wanted to quickly show everybody, this is what you're doing. You're coming up this hill right here, you're turning the corner, and that's what you got waiting for you right there. So without a little bit of speed, you won't make it up there. That's the problem, is you gotta really keep your momentum on this thing. Oh, we're getting down to less steep stuff now. I don't think the intensity really changes any as you go up, but that's what I'm saying. It's just was pretty much steep all the way. Just working our way down. We're getting really close to picking up my gear here. see what I mean though? I mean, the steepness hasn't really changed a whole lot. You know, it's still kind of steep. Okay, yeah, we're just back at the stuff here. So we're going to load up all the gear, and then we'll keep going down. You can definitely tell with extra weight on the bike. But going down, at least you have the brakes. Coming up, it's wheelie prone with all the weight on the tail. So it's really hard to keep it under control at times. And honestly, it would have been, you know, in hindsight, that was a long ways up there. And honestly, like I said, I'm surprised I was able to keep it from getting too hot. Yeah, you can actually quite a few glaciers up here, you can see. Holy, look at that water. Holy, look at the waterfall. Look at that. That's gotta be huge. From this distance, it looks huge. Lavina Trail, steep slopes, few short wheelbase, or low range. Okay, that's it, we're down. Lavina, done. Yeah, that was good, other than a few pretty steep spots there, but it was all hard packed though, so it was not that bad. Like, I didn't mind it at all. It's when it's steep and it's loose, you're just chewing your way up. That's when it's not all that fun, but that actually was pretty decent. Wasn't too bad at all. But like I said, you gotta keep some speed, and I bet you going up there after it rains would be treacherous, because I bet the hard packed hills would be slippery, I bet. Okay, I'm just straight on the straight stretch here at Meadow Creek, and look what's up there. You can see a way up. See, you can see where we just were. So that's quite a ways, for sure. Anyway, that's pretty neat. I like those lookouts where you can see where you've come from, and you can see all that distance you've gone. That's pretty cool. Okay, I just got a couple of beer there, and let's go see if we can find this campground. That's a nice old truck. Wow. Never know what you'll find out here. Okay, so we got gas, we have food. Oh, there's the weather station. That is the weather station. No kidding. Oh, too funny, man. You know, that is so funny how these weather stations are just everywhere. Join us next time, folks. We wake up in the morning and we enjoy the beautiful scenery of Duncan Lake. Then we continue on to Howser Ridge, where we ride a trail that just hangs on the side of a mountain, eventually making our way to Morgan Lake Wreck Site, and finally ending the day at Trout Lake Wreck Site. Thanks for watching, folks. Click here to subscribe so you don't miss future videos, or click here to see some of my other videos. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and leave any comments or questions at the bottom of the page.